I want to bring in Enes Kanter Freedom. It's great to have you here. And I want to play for you something from Bret Baier's interview with Benjamin Netanyahu from last night. There's been apparently some attempt, like by Rashida Tlaib, to argue over semantics about what from the river to the sea actually means. Here's the Prime Minister on that.
From the river to the sea means there's no Israel. From the Jordan River to the Mediterranean, which is a tiny area, by the way, that encompasses Israel, there is no Israel. And so what this Congresswoman is calling for is palicide and genocide, the elimination of the Jewish state, the one and only Jewish state of the Jewish people. So that's absurd, and I salute the Congress for censoring her. But it's beyond that. I think the protests that you're seeing, I'm sure it includes some naive people, but there are a lot of people who know exactly what they're saying.
And let's get your reaction to all this.
Mm-hmm. You know, when you say from the river to the sea, and obviously many people are chanting right now on the streets, and pretty much in every city in America, that means that you want to get rid of, the Israel. And I mean, I think it is unacceptable, because people want to live in peace. And I don't know what the solution to that. Maybe it's a two-state solution, but it does break my heart whenever I see this Muslim and Jewish community in every city and country is divided right now. And we keep talking about, Islamophobia and anti-Semitism. I hope this war ends as soon as possible, but it's going to be off the roof when this whole war ends. So we got to find a solution to what's happening over there right now.
The New York Post has this op-ed today. The headline is, "What's really at the root of anti-Jewish hate on college campuses?" and says the rationalization that Israel should be wiped off the map because it is an apartheid state founded on settler colonialism, that's as fabricated a race hoax as the 1619 Project. Many Americans, having magnanimously acceded to the diversity, equity, inclusion narrative for oppressed minorities, feel betrayed. It is interesting, and I understand that these are college students and they're finding themselves. But what Netanyahu said is not just naivety, it's that students are getting this information fed to them at the universities, and then they're repeating it, but it looks like, Enes, they are believing it. College campuses are supposed to be a place where you can have freedom of thought and freedom to choose what you want to study. But now you have Jewish students who are actually afraid for their livelihoods and their safety on campus.
I don't know where these people getting their information from. Maybe it's TikTok. That's where a lot of the college students are brainwashed right now. But yes, I do have lots of, Muslim and also Jewish friends, and they're now scared to walk on the campuses freely because they just don't want to get attacked. And then I see more and more hate every day, between these two nation, religion, whatever you call it. But we gotta educate these people. And also I see these videos of kids that they can't even show where or Israel or Palestine on a map, and they're just going out there and speaking about it or protesting about it. Well, I feel like we need to educate ourselves, especially our youth. We want to have a better and brighter future, but please do not get your information from TikTok.
And it was very moving last year at the Patriot Awards, where you talked about when you had stood up for freedom, that you felt like you lost friends or that people wouldn't even text you back. And now you have students on these campuses, Jewish students, who feel the same way. Do you have a piece of advice for them on how they can get through that with their integrity, their dignity, and to feel confident in their beliefs and their future?
I mean, whatever you believe in, stand tall for, then do not ever, never hide. Because if you believe in what you're standing up is right, just go for it. Hiding is not an option. I know it could be dangerous sometimes, but this is your freedom of protest, and we live in a free country. So the one thing I will say is just stay motivated, stay courageous, and go out there and express yourself.
Yeah, as you did. Enes Kanter Freedom, great to have you on the show today. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.